Hey, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Today I have something kind of big to tell you. It's not something that I planned or that I thought would happen, but it's something that I have decided on pretty recently in the last week or so. And it's it's something that has been on my mind and on my heart a lot, and it's something that I have decided to take action on. Even though, like I said, it's been kind of unexpected, but as we get started with this new year, as we start February and moving towards what I want for this year, I've come to realize that there's something pretty big that is, kind of holding me back from that. And unfortunately, that thing is this channel and these videos. Like I said, this doesn't come easily for me. I didn't just settle on this quickly. But it was something that kind of popped into my thoughts just recently, and I decided that I realized that if I really want to reach my biggest and my most important goals this year, then I need to take a few more things off my plate. You see, I have this habit, I've had it for most of my adult life, of putting too much on my plate and then wondering why I'm stressed out, why I feel overwhelmed all the time, why I feel like I'm just working, and I never get to relax or have fun or take every weekend off. And, I've decided that that stops now. I have so many things I want to do this year. I have decided that 2018 is my year. I am going to start making, a bigger income from my writing this year. No more $300 a month, $500 a month. I want to finally hit 4 figures at least, maybe more. I want to become another breadwinner in this household and help pay off our couple of credit cards that we have. Become debt free, good and once and for all and for good. Really build up our savings and maybe take a few trips. Some well-deserved vacations that we haven't had in a long time. Just because we're always, focusing on paying off this or paying off that. And I'm kind of tired of that, and I'm ready to just step it up and start making some more money. And so how I'm doing that right now, primarily for the long term, is going to be through my fiction. And right now, that is just not where I want it to be. Ideally, I want to be making a couple $1,000s or more a month from my fiction, and I'm just not there yet. I'm about a quarter of the way there yet, just on and off. And this year is going to be the year where I take that to the next level or two. Like I said, I'm doing this right to market experiment right now. I'm busy editing book 1. It's coming along pretty well, and that's going to be coming out next month. And, book 2 is going to be underway as well. I'm working on a collaboration with another author that I'm also really excited about. That's an opportunity also that just came up out of nowhere, but I went and took hold of it, and I decided, what a great way to, again, get some more fiction out there, build up my name, try out a new genre, try out collaboration, and see if I can write some more fiction quickly and build up a backlist even faster. So that's something else that I'm doing right now. And then, of course, I'm also a freelance editor. Some of you may already know this. I do freelance proofreading and copy editing for other authors. I've done this since 2012, and it's something else that I love. And I've done it just kind of on and off. Sometimes I'm completely booked. Sometimes I hardly get any work. But it's something that, is also helping me to bring in money more in the short term and helping to fund these book covers for my upcoming new series. And in the past, it's helped fund, my own editing, my own book covers, and help keep my business going. And for a while, I thought, I might be giving that up, but it is a good source of income. And I am getting more clients lately. More regular clients, and I'm not saying that I want to be booked all the time. Again, I don't want to be a full-time editor. I want to be a full-time fiction writer, but it is something that can help, cover my expenses, and it's something that I like, and it's something that I can get well paid for. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep up my writing, like I said. And then, of course, I also have a family. I have a husband. I have 2 beautiful little girls that I just want to be with all the time, and I want to be there for them. I want to be there for them in all of their school things that they're doing. You know, I have a kindergartner, and, you know, I want to be involved with both of them a lot. And I have friends too, you know. I don't have a ton of friends because I am an introvert and I prefer to just stay home, but I do have a few friends, old colleagues and good friends, just a few that I do want to make time to have those people in my life because they're important to me. And so I was just thinking about all of this recently, and it just came to me like, I just need to be doing less. Like, I thought I was doing less, and for a while I was, but I think just slowly I started putting more and more on my plate again. And I was just starting to feel a little burnt out. And I'm, you know, February, you know, it wasn't even February yet, I think. And already I was starting to feel a little burnt out. Like, I couldn't even take the weekend off. Like, I was just getting more and more behind, and I never felt like I was on track. I was always trying to play catch up. And so I just decided, you know, enough is enough. I got out my planner. I opened it up to one of the notes pages in the back, and I just started writing down every single thing that I do. Everything, personal, business, every kind of project, even like the social media stuff, the Facebook groups that I'm in, everything. And I just started crossing out things like, what is really important to me? Is this accountability group important? Do I really need to be in this group? What about this project over here? What about this collaboration? What about this YouTube channel? What about this, you know, the editing? All of this stuff, my daughter's activities. I knew that was one thing that I just knew I wanted to keep doing. You know, I want her to be involved with sports or swimming or anything else that she wants to do. And, you know, that's me. That's on me because my husband works a ton. And that to me was non-negotiable. You know, date nights with my husband, another non-negotiable. My fiction writing, non-negotiable. My fiction marketing, non-negotiable. But there were plenty of other things that I just started crossing off right away. Nope, I don't want to be doing this. It doesn't really make me happy. And other things were really, really hard. I was on the verge of getting rid of some other things, and I just couldn't. And I just looked at this YouTube channel, you know, written on that page, and as much as I love it, like, I just knew it had to go. It takes up a lot of time. It doesn't bring in any income for me. And, you know, as much as I love to do it, I love these other things more. And I was, you know, I just realized, like, YouTube is fun. Learning how to do video is fun. But ultimately, my goal is not to become a YouTuber. As fun as it is, as fun as I love, you know, hanging out, as much as I love watching other YouTubers and seeing what they're up to and seeing how they do it, and like just kind of being amazed at how they make a living off of their videos. Like, my ultimate goal is not to be a YouTuber. As fun as that would be, to, you know, as a side project now or later or in the future, right now I don't have time for anything other than my 2 or 3 most important goals. And, you know, so this had to come off the list. You know, like I said, it doesn't bring in income, and I love my fiction more. My editing, you know, I don't want to be, that's not one of my ultimate goals. I don't want to be an editor forever, I don't think. But it does bring in some good money on the side to help fund my author business. And like I said, you know, the whole YouTube thing just took a lot more time and energy than I thought. It takes a lot of planning and preparation, and I have to, you know, not look like I just crawled out of bed. I need to go drop off my 18-month-old or wait until she's napping, and that's when I could be writing, or, you know, just a million other things. And then editing, that was another big one. You know, at first I wasn't editing these videos as much, and I would just put them up, but, you know, especially at first, you know, the likes, all of those little things, like, I just had to edit those out. And I'm not even editing this video, you guys, because, like I said, I just need to move on to my more important goals and kind of get back to my fiction and focus on that. Um, but yeah, the editing just takes a lot of time. It can take hours to edit one video. And like I said, that's valuable time. And right now at the season of life that I'm at with two littles, like every little thing, I just have to be careful what I put on my plate. And so for now, I think I'm going to take this off my plate. I'm not saying I will never do any videos, but they will probably be more like here and there instead of every single week. And I don't think they're going to be edited that much, to be honest, if I do put up videos, just so you know. And I might hop more onto Facebook Live, just because a lot of writers are on there, and then post it here. I don't know. Like, it's just something that I've been thinking about. I would like to at least do quarterly videos, just to like, for anybody who's curious as to what I'm up to and how my business is coming along and my goals and all of that, I think I would like to do at least a quarterly video, just on my goals. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to do a ton. And another thing is, like, ever since I started this whole thing, like this whole writer mom thing, and before that, you know, there's already a ton of voices out there in the indie author community. People who know a lot more than me, people who have a lot more to say, have more experience, and are doing it in a better way, to be honest. I think I have a lot to share. I think I know a lot, but like I said, there are tons of other resources out there, and right now I just want to focus on my fiction. I just want to take a step back and just focus on what I want to be. You know, I said in the beginning that I wanted to be a voice in the indie author community, be a resource, and help other writers, but first I need to be a full-time writer. I need to be making a full-time income. That's what I want to be known for primarily. There are tons of indie author voices in the community, and they know a lot. They have a lot of knowledge. They share incredible resources, but at the end of the day, some of them aren't making a full-time income. They're getting there, but sometimes they end up focusing more on their stuff for writers than their own fiction, you know, and I just don't want that to be me, as cool as that is for them. You know, for me, I want to focus first and foremost on my fiction, and then if I have something to give back, then I will. It kind of reminds me of Chris Fox. You know, he has his YouTube channel, he has his books for writers, he's on podcasts sometimes, but if you look at his income reports, the vast majority of his income comes from his own fiction, and that's what I want to do. And so I'm going to take a step back, and I am going to be focusing really hard on my fiction this year. I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to go harder than I have ever gone in my life, and you know, I'm going to make this dream happen once and for all this year. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to come on here to say, is to just let you know I won't be doing these weekly YouTube videos anymore, but stay tuned, because you will still be able to keep up with me, keep up with what I'm up to. I'm not going to disappear or anything like that. I'm leaving the Writer Mom website up. I'm still doing Monday Must Reads every Monday, because that's something that I'm doing anyway. Like, I love reading through like The Creative Pen or like a bunch of these other blogs, and I like to share anything that I find helpful. That doesn't take too much time. And I'm reading those blogs anyway. And so it's just like an extra 30 or 40 minutes, maybe an hour, just to like put that together every week. That, to me, you know, I like doing that, and I think a lot of people do find that helpful. And that's one thing that I don't see a lot of other people doing. So I am going to keep doing Monday Must Reads for now. And then the Writer Mom newsletter. So yeah, if the number one place where you're going to be able to you know, stay in touch with me is through my Writer Mom newsletter. Maybe you've already signed up for that. It goes out every Saturday. You can sign up for it on my website, writermom.net. You'll see it right there on the homepage. And you basically get all of my best tips and updates every Saturday morning. So basically, an inspirational quote in your inbox, plus a tip, some sort of tip or resource, plus just updates on my author business. You know, I get honest with you on numbers and how things are going that week, what's coming up next, like strategies that are working marketing wise, productivity wise, anything like that. And then of course just a cute picture or two of my kids, a selfie, anything like that. And then I'm also, now that I'm giving up these videos, I am going to be doing a little section on what I'm reading at the moment. Anything that might be helpful for authors that I'm learning is going to be in that newsletter. So if you still want to be learning from what I'm doing and follow along on my journey and use it to help you level up, you are more than welcome to go sign up for my Writer Mom newsletter at writermom.net. Oh, another place that you're going to be able to hang out with me a little bit more is the Writer Mom Facebook group. It's been kind of crickets over there. I've been posting most of the stuff to the Writer Mom Facebook page, but it just, pages just aren't great for getting a lot of visibility, and I just like groups better because they encourage more participation, and I want to hear from you too. So I am going to be switching everything to the Writer Mom Facebook group. All of my posts and resources are going to be shared through there, and then I'm going to start posting some weekly prompts and discussion questions and things like that, just to, like I said, to spark some discussion, create a community, and just kind of connect with other writers on there, answer any questions, anything like that other people might have. There are already a lot of Facebook groups out there for writers, but hopefully this is more of a community for people like me who have littles, who, have other stuff going on, who, don't want to work themselves to death or burn out constantly, and also want to level up mindset and productivity and their self-care. So if that resonates with you, definitely go join. It's at writermom.net/community. And again, just connect with me on Facebook. I'd love to connect with you over there and become friends and, support each other on this journey. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. Overall, I'm just so glad that I did this. It can be really hard for me to get out of my shell, especially kind of since college. I just really went into my shell during college, and since then, and I think becoming a writer and getting to know people online, and then going to my first writing conference last year, and especially this YouTube channel, all of that have really helped me come out of my shell, not be so afraid to put myself out there. And of course, if you go back to some of my very first videos, there is a huge difference in how I sound and how I look, and so yeah, I'm just super glad I did this. I may come back to it in the future, I don't know. Maybe when my kids are older and I have a little bit more time and energy. But for now, I am going to focus on my writing. Like I said, right now I'm working on two things. I'm working on my own YA romance series written to market, and I'm working on another collaboration series that's more urban fantasy, paranormal romance. And I'm really excited to be working on that. So each of these series is going to have a new book out about every 3 months. And so yeah, it will just be really exciting because right now I have 8 books out. I'm working on book number 9, and I'm writing book number 10. And so it seems like things are going to be happening quickly this year. So it'll be exciting to, write several books this year and kind of take my business to the next level. I am so ready for that. I'm so excited. And I hope you come along with me for the ride. I'm going to be sharing as much as possible. Like I said, not through these videos anymore, but I might be hopping onto Facebook Live, here and there, just giving an update. But for the most part, it's going to be in my Writer Mom newsletter. Go sign up for that at writermom.net. You'll see it right there on the homepage, and you'll get an update from me every Saturday. It's one of my favorite things that I'm doing right now. And then the Writer Mom Facebook group. So writermom.net/community. Join the group. I would love to connect with you and hear from you too. Let me know how things are going for you. There are, tons of friends that I've met through Facebook, through this YouTube channel, and I want to stay in touch. So yeah, that's it for me. Like Chris Fox says, I'm going to get back to the writing now. And yeah, just leave a comment below. Tell me what you think, and go sign up for the newsletter and the Facebook group. Bye.